Hey, I'm Katie with To the Mountains I Go, and welcome to my studio. I know it looks pretty legit, right? It's a green screen. I'm getting pretty good at this YouTube stuff. Take 5, 10, 20. I wanted to take some time to talk to you about a very important tool you need to access lands in Washington, and that is your park passes. You'll need 3, but if you buy the right pass, you only need 2, and I'll tell you what that special pass is at the end of the video. The first thing I want to ask you to do, however, is hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. Those are 3 things that are vital to me. Those help me on my little YouTube journey, and they get my content out for people to see, especially for those who also want to go to the mountains. All right, back to your regularly scheduled mountain program. All right, so let's talk about these park passes. I'm going to tell you where you can buy them, how long they're good for, and the lands they help you access, and any other little details that you need to know about having these passes so you can access the various different lands in Washington state. Let's start with that Northwest Forest Service pass. The Northwest Forest Service Pass is a pass that you are going to purchase to use on lands owned by the United States Department of Agriculture. It is a pass that you can purchase a yearly or you can purchase a day pass. Let's go ahead and talk about that day pass real quick. You're going to go over here to the right side of the screen where it says Buy Day ePass Online and Print at Home. You can select that link, go to this page, follow the prompts, purchase your day pass, and print it at home, and you're good to go. Or you can find trailheads that have vaults in them, located at the front of the trailhead, where you are going to put $5 into that vault, and then you're going to fill out the little information pertaining to your vehicle, put that displayed in your vehicle, and then off you go to enjoy the trail. The yearly pass you can purchase online by clicking here to buy pass. You're going to go to the usgs.gov website. This is the same website where you're going to go to purchase that mystery pass online. Mystery pass that I will talk about a little later in the video. So once you get to this website, you're just simply going to add product to cart. Keep in mind, with this pass, as with the other pass and the Discover Pass, there is a $5 surcharge for purchasing online. So just keep that in mind as you're purchasing them online. So you can purchase that one online, or you can find a Forest Service office in the Pacific Northwest. I know that there's one in Olympia where I live. There are various different locations. You just need to select that little blue link where it says Forest Service office in the Pacific Northwest, and it'll find your location for you, your nearest location. You can find a local business, find a vendor in your neighborhood. You're going to select that link right there, find a vendor. I know for a fact that REI sells them. I know that majority of the sporting goods or recreation stores in or around trailheads where you're heading can sell them. So you've got a bunch of different locations. Or like I said, you can go to the U.S. Geological Survey and buy them online. Now let's talk about the Discover Pass. This is a pass you're going to purchase to use on lands owned by the Washington State Parks and Rec, Washington State Department of Natural Resources, and Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife. This is a pass that you can purchase online. You can also purchase a day pass or a yearly pass. Remember earlier I said with the Forest Service pass that there was a $5 surcharge. That $5 surcharge is already built into the purchase of this annual pass. The one-day pass has a $1.50 surcharge built into it. So keep that in mind when you purchase these passes online. What you're simply going to do is just click on the picture, pretty little picture of the pass, follow through to this web page, and then you're going to scroll down a little ways to add to cart. Now once you do that and you order, I'm only getting one, I'm not getting any, but once you order it and you proceed to check out and make the payment, you are going to then print off a temporary until your real pass arrives. But, so that's your Discover Pass right there. And the third and final pass is for Mount Rainier National Park. So the third and final pass that I want to talk about is the Mount Rainier National Park Pass. Now, if you don't go to Mount Rainier, but you go to the North Cascades, you're going to go to the same website, but for North Cascades. If you go to the Olympics, same thing, same website, but for the Olympics. So you're going to scroll down here to the fees and passes section of this web page, and you are going to look through the various types of pass that you need to access Mount Rainier National Park or the national parks here in Washington. You're going to see that the annual pass is $55, or you can pay a $30 fee that gets a single vehicle in for 7 days, unlimited entry for 7 days. You can see that it has a per person fee for walk up or single bicycle, and it's got a motorcycle fee. So there's that little list. Since we are really talking about the day passes and annual passes, we're going to stick with them. But you can purchase a digital pass online by going to recreation.gov, and it should already bring up the entries. But you're going to select Mount Rainier Annual Pass, and you're going to scroll down a little bit and put in the pass details or pass holder details. I'm not going to do it here. I don't need you folks finding out last name, date of birth, and all other kinds of goodies on me. But this is what you're going to do. You're going to put in your information, select Add to Cart, and then follow the prompts, and you can purchase an annual pass for Mount Rainier National Park. Before I move on to tell you about that one special pass that if you purchase it, you'll only need 2 for Washington State instead of 3, I wanted to take you to this website, the Washington Trails Association. This is a very well-known website for us who recreate, and it is frequently used by myself and many others. But I wanted to take you to this website and just show you that when you open a trail that you plan to go visit, at the top of the trail description, you are going to see parking pass and entry fees. It tells you which pass you are going to need to access the lands that you are getting into. So again, this is the Washington Trails Association, WTA.org. You can always search the place where you want to hike, like Snow Lake, WTA, and it will bring it up in the options, and then there you go. All right, it's that time of the video. It's that time of the video where I reveal to you that very special pass. But before I do that, let me remind you, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. And if this is content that you feel would benefit any of your friends or family members, send this video their way so they can start getting prepared to get outdoors and head to the mountains themselves. Now that very special little pass, drum roll please, the America the Beautiful Pass. This little pass not only gets you into Mount Rainier National Park, hello, but it also gets you into the other national parks across Washington State. You want to know what else this pass does here in Washington? This pass gets you into any of the lands where you're going to need a Northwest Forest Service pass. That's right, this one little pass acts as 2. Now let me tell you the cost, $80. But wait, before you get too sticker shocked at that cost, let's do a little math. Mount Rainier's annual park pass costs $55. The Northwest Forest Service pass is $30 a year. That's $85 compared to the America the Beautiful's $80 annual pass. But do you remember what I said about the America the Beautiful Pass? It not only gets you into Mount Rainier National Park, it gets you into the other national parks across Washington State. All right, so here's some little tidbits I like to consider when buying these passes. The first and most important one is, if I can help it, I buy a pass at the beginning of the month. These passes are good for a year, but they expire on the last day of the month. So if you bought a pass on April 1st of 2021, that pass is going to expire April 30th of 2022. That's 13 months. You get an extra month for these passes. So go get a pass at the beginning of the month if you can help it. And another thing I like to do, this actually might be more a Katie preference than anything, but when I hang my passes up in my rearview mirror, I take a picture of it before I walk away from the vehicle. You never know if that pass is going to accidentally fall. Now here's another thing to consider. These passes are supposed to hang from your rearview mirror, but what if you have an open-sided or open-top vehicle like a Jeep, or you ride a motorcycle? What are you supposed to do then? Well, I know for a fact that with the Northwest Forest Service Pass, you can get a decal to stick on an appropriate place for display. However, with the National Park Service or with the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, I wasn't able to find any answers on their websites. So if you happen to know that answer, drop it in the comments below and let me know where I can find that answer. Well, that's all I have for you folks. I hope that answered your questions about the various passes that we use here in Washington State, and I hope to some degree that encouraged you to even just go and get a day pass so you can get out on the trail and explore. And if you have any questions or comments, or if you feel like I might have missed something or any tips that you know of for yourself, please drop it in the comments below. And last but not least, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Those are things that you can do to help me out, and I appreciate it immensely. So until the next time we get out in the mountains together, I hope you enjoy the trail.